The Summer Olympics are here, and thousands of athletes are in Tokyo for the 32nd Olympiad. This year marks the 45th anniversary of Boxing Hall of Famer Sugar Ray Leonard's gold medal performance at the Montreal Games in 1976. Leonard sat down with NBCLA to reminisce about those games, the current state of boxing, and a whole lot more.
So this next question is the one that I've probably dreamed about asking you since, I've been a fan of yours, and just watched you on, everything that you've done in your career, even, the hosting and the HBO boxing analysis. And I think you even did some NBC work as analysis too on our network. But, I've heard you tell the story many times about winning that gold medal in 1976 in Montreal. And then after that, boom, you say, I'm retired. I don't want to have a professional career. I want to go to school. I want to get an education. You go to the University of Maryland, but things in your life changed that path for you, things beyond your control. And so I'm wondering if those life circumstances had never happened to you and you did get to finish your education at the University of Maryland and you never become a professional boxer, what do you think you would have done? What do you think that career path in life for you would have looked like?
It may sound strange to most, but I want to be a teacher. I just want to, my whole thing was about kids, helping kids, being around kids. And that was one, trying to be a teacher. And although I was a C average student for the most part. And I did my homework, I think, for the most part. But boxing became a part of me because you know what happened? One day I put the gloves on as a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, and a kid hit me. I quit that same day. I came back when I was like 14, 15, put the gloves on. I found boxing found me, or we found each other. That's exactly what happened. It was inevitable that I became a boxer because I'm nothing like I am in the ring. Because I'm non-confrontational. Shy, but sociable, if that makes any sense. And all those, the things, when I'm in that ring, it's like me. It's tunnel vision.
They say there are no coincidences, that the universe kind of guides us. And you telling me that story, resonates here. That, like you said, it was always destined and meant to be that you're going to go that path. And you still have an opportunity to be a teacher and to help kids, which I know you do, and we're going to get into here in a little bit. But talking about the kids, boxing to me has always been about passing the torch on. The Sugar Ray Robinsons passing the torch to Muhammad Ali passing the torch to you, you passing the torch on to guys like Roy Jones Jr., Pernell Whitaker, them passing it on to Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. So what boxers in the ring today, the kids, do you like to watch? Do you think are carrying that torch right now for the sport?
You know something, Michael, and I like that question, but I can't outright answer it properly because there's a number of kids out there. I'm 65 years old. They are kids, but there's quite a few talented young boxers out there who I love, who I've seen them grow. I see them develop. So they're a group of young men who I think if they continue to develop the way they are, they're going to be a superstar. I remember my first meeting with Floyd Mayweather Jr. I knew he was going to be something special, something super. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's something that I'm able to feel and not BS, not BS, but they believe that. So because I always say to young boxers, believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. That's one of the key factors too, to believe in yourself. So I'm trying to answer your question. I can't because I don't want to leave anyone out who I would hurt their feelings.
But that's going to bring me to my next question, which is speaking of the current state of the sport of boxing. And this is something I think that has really kind of come out of the pandemic and a lot of people being stuck inside for a year, craving something in sports to watch, or some sort of entertainment that they didn't get for so long during the pandemic. So the current state of the sport right now, we have TikTokers fighting, YouTubers fighting, people fighting celebrities, non-boxers, and they're getting huge numbers, right? They're getting, large pay-per-view numbers that like you used to get, like top 10 numbers. I don't really know how I feel about it. I think it's bringing attention to the sport personally, but also I don't like it. I want to see the guys that you say you have that it factor, the best in the game, that have the combination of physical gift, heart, speed, and the psychological, mental part of it as well. So what do you think of these YouTubers, TikTokers fighting and getting all the attention and the current state of boxing?
I called it the Mayweather fight. I mean, put it this way: was it a spectacle? Yeah, it was a spectacle. But my phone rang off the hook, my cell phone, and because all my friends were calling me who are major diehard boxing fans, and they know boxing, by the way. And they were saying all this, hey man, it was a great show, man. I love the way those guys did that. And he did this, he did that. So and in fact, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I do understand diehard fans who say, well, that guy only had 2 fights, or that guy had no fights, and he got into the ring. And first of all, he made more money than I made. You know what? It was needed, and it is needed. Entertainment. That's all it is. Entertainment. It's an exhibition, and I think that's the right call to call it an exhibition.